I'm Madison Huff, and I'm doing Promote and Publicize FCCLA. My project name is FCCLA Through COVID. Do you like meeting new people, traveling, and learning new things? Well, FCCLA is the club for you. Family Career Community Leaders of America is a dynamic and effective national student organization that helps young men and women become leaders and address important personal, family, work, and social issues through family consumer science education. FCCLA has more than 150,000 members and over 53 chapters from 48 state associations, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. The organization has involved more than 10 million youth since its founding. The organization has involved more than 10 million youth since its founding in 1945. FCCLA has a red rose to represent the organization because it gives joy through its beauty and fragrance. It symbolizes a desire for beauty in everyday living. The FCCLA colors are red and white. Red represents a strength, courage, and determination, while white represents sincerity of purpose and integrity of action. Tyler Consolidated was formed when Tyler County High School and Sistersville High School consolidated in 1993. They were the two oldest schools in West Virginia. Tyler Consolidated Middle School chapter started their chapter in the fall of 2010. Tyler Consolidated High School chapter started their program in the fall of 1995. The high school chapter and the middle school chapter meet 9th period with only one advisor, Mrs. Connie Stewart. The advisor of both chapters are high school members. Our program is working well with one advisor. Our president is Morgan Palmer, vice president Hannah Shreves, secretary and fundraiser is me, Madison Huff. We currently do not have a treasurer or scrapbook. We had our last leadership conference in October of 2020. Our attendance has been down since the pandemic. Currently, we have 20 high school members and 30 middle school members. We all work together when it comes to community service. We also work with large varieties of people. We have not been able to do many community service projects like we normally do due to the pandemic. We have handed out food for the senior center, trunk or treat, and did a Valentine's activity where students gave cupcakes to teachers. We washed school sports uniforms, such as football, wrestling, girls and boys soccer, girls and boys basketball. We also provide a service to the school with school supplies, and we help with the school clothing closet. We have also been doing FCCLA business in classes that we have with our advisor. Our dues are $15 each year. We have 4 state advisors. We have 4 state officers, President Ivy Jenkins, Vice President and Parliamentary Procedure, Megan Boyd, Public Relations and National Programs, Hannah Shreves, who is from our chapter, and Community Service and Competitive Events, Morgan Palmer, who is also from our chapter. There are 10 national officers or members of the National Executive Council. Each of them are high school students, and they have unique roles, responsibilities, and titles. National officers are Bellamy Wooden, National Vice President of Parliamentary Law, Caden Fox, National Vice President of Finance, Weston Burr, National Vice President of Community Service, Reagan Rhymes, National Vice President of Programs, Supriya Patel, National President, Logan Justice, National Vice President of Membership, Melanie Madoka, National Vice President of Competitive Events, Faith Honey Anderson, National Vice President of Development, Brinley Jones, National Vice President of Public Relations, and Hannah Jones, the National's first Vice President. Many of the members compete in STAR events. STAR events are also known as students taking action with recognition. We take our projects to the state level, placing gold or silver, and then we move on to compete at the national level. At the national level, you get to trade pins from other states, learn about FCCLA and family consumer sciences, and get to discover a new state. While at nationals, you not only get close with your chapter members and advisor, but you also get close with your state members and advisors. Over here, I have a collector's pin map. We also have some pins from whenever we went to nationals in 2018. We have a map so we can highlight what states we already got pins from. We also, while you go to nationals, you get a personal identification lanyard, and it says at the bottom if you're part of star events or you're a state advisor or a chapter advisor, or if you are a national or state officer. At nationals in 2018, whenever we went to Atlanta, Georgia, I placed bronze for Illustrated Talk. Last year, we were supposed to go to states and nationals with an entrepreneurship project, but we were not able to because of the pandemic. We have state shirts, or chapter shirts our chapter gave to us, and then we have one of the shirts that the state gave us for a leadership conference, and this is my medal from my Illustrated Talk presentation, and I placed silver. On my board, I have FCCLA through COVID. Then over here, I have things relating to nationals. Over there, I have things relating to state. And over here, I have just things relating to our chapter. The first thing over here on the national side, we have the national officers. We have our past national officers and our advisor, Connie Stewart. We have where we went to nationals in 2018, and then we have where they had a concert at nationals. We'll go over to the state. We have, at the very top, we have a shirt from a fall leadership conference printout. We have the red rose. We have our conference center. Then we also have our club, our advisor, and a poster that we set up at states. We have the FCCLA motto and the creed. We also have a ribbon from where the state gave to our advisor. I'm Maddie Huff, and I am proud to be an FCCLA member.